Hey boo hey, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to do kind of a transitional look because it's fall. I'm going to use a little bit of a summer color, a little bit of a fall color on the eye, and we're just going to kind of see what happens. So if you like these kind of videos where there's like a little bit of creativity, those kind of things, good eye makeup look, hopefully, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and also hit the notification bell so you know when I upload a video. I also want to thank each and every one of you that have subscribed, that have commented, that have liked and shared these videos, and have helped to create a community of 300 people. I'm really, really grateful that 300 of you just come to this place and feel like I add value to your life. That just makes me emotional, obviously, and just makes me feel very, very grateful. So I want to say thank you to each and every one of you for everything that you've done. You are absolutely priceless, and I love you. So before we get too emotional, to the point where I can't do any eye look because of my hooded eyes, we're going to go ahead and get into the video. I went ahead and did my brows off camera, of course, just shaping them out with the Sephora Collection concealer, and then using the Sephora Collection pencil. I did use a new brow gel because I ran out of the Sephora Collection one. This is not sponsored, I just have these products. And so I picked up the NYX NYX The Brow Glue. I picked up the one that has the brush because I like these ones a lot better. I know they have the new one that you can go like right in from the bottle. I don't know that I'll be picking that one up because I really do just like these kind. That's what we've got on the brows. I primed my face using the Milk Makeup primer, so I've been letting that set. And then also on my eyes is the Juvia's Place eye primer, just trying to like use that up. So like I said, we're going to do a little bit of a mix. So we're going to do the Baby Got Peach palette, and we're going to use the peach shades in here as that kind of like summer transition color. Trying to get it where it's not so bright. There we go. So we're going to use some of these so that we can use that, like I said, as a transition color. And then we're going to go into the Juvia's Place Culture Palette number 2. And we're going to use the green, some of the green tones for a little bit more of that fall look. So let me get some clean brushes and get something on my lips. I picked up these Ioni lip glaze, they're lip oils. I've got this one in peach, which I think is fitting. So I'm going to put this on my lips because I need something. This is cute. It's got a little heart on it. It is a plastic applicator though. That one swipe was enough for me on my lips. It does taste like peach, or like smell like peach, but it does have a little bit of like that fake kind of feel to it in regards to like maybe cheap might be a better word. I don't know that I would recommend picking that up, but it'll do for now. Okay, going into the peach palette, I'm going to go in with this one right here first. And kind of blend that through the crease. This is a really nice palette, but it does have quite a bit of kickback with it. So if you were planning on picking this up, that is just something to kind of keep in the back of your mind. But the colors are really nice, and I really enjoy how it blends out. The next color we're going to go in with is this one right here, and we're just going to deepen that up a little bit. Just going to put that like right under. And now I'm just blending them together just to make sure that it's nice and smooth. I don't have anything extra on the brush. Just kind of bringing in those lines. And then I'm going to go into the Culture 2 palette. And like I said, we're going to use some of these greens. So let me see here. I think I'm going to go in with this green first. And I am going to take a little bit of a smaller brush. And I'm going to put that right here. And I'm kind of packing that on more than I am blending. It is coming off almost a little bit lighter on my eyes than it is in the pan, but I'm not bothered by that. I do want to deepen up the corner, so I am going to go in with that deep green, I'm going to use the same brush, and I'm just going in with a little bit, not a lot, because that is really deep. Going back in with the original brush because I want to make sure to blend all of the things together. Alright, we're going to build those back up just a little bit, going in with the dark green again. I'm going to take a little bit of that second color of the peach palette to help blend it. So we don't want the harsh lines. Alright, and then I'm going to take, there's two glitters in here. One of them is more of a duochrome. So that one right there is like more of a duochrome. And then there's this one here that's definitely more of that green, which I think I'm going to go in with this one right here. I think that's what I'm going to do. Also, wait, also there's another green in here. Let me swatch that one as well. It's not in the same row, so. I kind of like both of these, so I'm going to mix them together. And this one. Yep, that's the way to do it. And then going back in with the original, blending out those edges. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and clean up the face, and we'll be right back. We are all cleaned up. We're going to need to mix foundations because I am dark due to the summer, which doesn't bother me at all. I love being outside during the summertime. I was thinking about using this Can't Stop, Won't Stop because I've had it for a good hot second, but I think that it might be unsafe to use because it does have a little bit of a smell. Yeah, I'm not going to put that on my face. So we're done with that. Let me see what else I've got in here. I have the L'Oreal Fresh Wear one. So let me see what that's looking like. I've just been using the Maybelline. This is the Super Stay one that they just came out with not too long ago to mix. I am thinking about going to get it in my actual shade. So we'll see. I don't know yet. I'm kind of on the fence about it. That is much better. Yeah, I'm kind of on the fence about it. I'm not sure yet. It seems to be mixing okay with other foundations, but I don't know if it's something that I would necessarily like by itself. So I'm kind of on the fence. Let me know if you have that foundation and like what your thoughts are about it. If it is something that I need to pick up and try out, or if it's something that you've also been on the fence about and haven't picked up yet and want me to do a review on it. Yeah, I would be, you know, behind the curve in regards to trend, but I mean, I'm okay with that. I purchased most of my makeup, so if I'm like behind, I'm good with that. Definitely saves me money, let me tell you. Going in with the Sephora Collection concealer. This is 35 is my usual shade, so you can definitely see the difference in regards to how much sun I've gotten. And again, I'm not mad at it. I've really enjoyed being outside. The Makeup by Mario, I'm still trying to use this up. It's actually growing on me. Like, the more that I use it, the more I'm like, okay, maybe this isn't so bad. Maybe I just needed more time on how, like, learning how to use it. Because sometimes that's just like what it is, right? Like sometimes it is just really kind of figuring out how to use something that works best for you, not necessarily what everyone else recommends or says how to use it. I feel like the brush on the bottom does help it to spread out a little bit more, and weirdly, even though it's like as dense as it is, it doesn't affect my other makeup, which is one of the things that I was running into. Was like I felt like it was disrupting my foundation. So it's really kind of weird, but now, like I said, it's kind of growing on me and I don't mind it so much. I don't know that for the price that I'll pick up another one, especially with there being so many dupes available now. I might, you know, just wait on that, but it is starting to grow on me. We're going to go ahead and set the under eyes. I'm going to take a big fluffy brush and I'm going to set the rest of my face using the Milk Makeup powder. Looking at this eye, I do want to go back in with these two shades before I set my face with setting spray. So that's what I'm going to do really quick here. This is the Urban Decay setting spray. Mented bronzer is what I'm going to use as a bronzer on my face today. And just adding a little bit of warmth back in. I'm going to go in with the KVD blush. And this is in the shade Snapdragon. I am going to go in with liner. This is the Urban Decay Perversion eyeliner. Still kind of testing it out. Don't think it's as long wearing as they make it seem. Imagine that. But it does go on really nice and black. I am enjoying that. Cali Ray for the mascara. And then I'm going to go in with the Urban Decay. This is their brown, kind of like liquid lipstick. Going back underneath the eye. I might just use what's left on this, that green. I do feel like it needs an inner corner highlight, so I'm going to take the green that's right here and bring it over. Alright, so I did go ahead and pull my hair up. I grabbed my laundry, which is what you're seeing in the background. My laundry is not in my apartment, so you gotta kind of be on that thing. I did bring the shadows up a little bit higher because I wasn't seeing them with my eyes open. So I did bring them up just a little bit more so that you can see them when my eyes are open. That's one of the joys of having hooded eyes, is that you just got to bring it up a little bit higher. So I think everything turned out really, really well. I like this look. I did, you know, do a little something here. So yeah, I am enjoying how it looks. Let me know your thoughts down below. I love you guys, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.